That was a great gift.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Hi guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. What is it? It should be Christmas Eve when you guys are watching this. We're recording it a few days earlier.
We are.
Don't tell anyone. Doesn't matter. We want to have a Christmas lunch or dinner, whatever it is for you guys, with us.
Yeah, we were just thinking that this is like our third Christmas related video, and yet we don't even celebrate Christmas. But
we
what
really
is
don't.
Christmas really, other than a time to get together with loved ones, friends, family, and just spend time together? So we're wanting to spend time with you guys, our internet family.
That's right. So today we have a beautiful pasta dish. Take a look, check it out. This is from the Forks Over Knives website. It is, do you remember what it's called?
Oh, lentil enchilada pasta or something like that?
That's the one. It's good. It's got lentils, it's got crushed tomatoes, some capsicum, nutritional yeast, cumin. I'm going to link the recipe down below.
Good idea.
And some avocado.
Yeah.
So that looks super good.
I was actually told to commit the name of that recipe to memory. I pulled it out. I hope I got it right.
You did.
Right?
Yeah, that's
okay,
the one.
Cool.
So please grab yourself a delicious vegan meal and
let's
join
eat
us.
Yep.
Yep.
And we've got some greens too. Some,
Yes.
butterhead and cos or romaine. It's organic, yummy.
Yummy. So we usually eat a whole foods diet or primarily whole foods diet. But when we make these mukbang videos, we like to eat something that's a little more exciting than just whole foods. And we know so many people love pasta,
I know.
of course.
And particularly with so many vegan YouTubers recreating like KFC and McDonald's in their mukbangs, the vegan version of course. We've got to do something.
We've got to do something other than
potatoes.
potatoes.
Potatoes aren't going to cut it, are they?
They're not. So we're doing pasta. This is like as crazy as we get. Brace yourself, kids. So, take a bite first before we start talking.
Well, also let us know in the comments, what are you guys doing for Christmas?
Oh,
How are you spending it? What are you doing right now? Obviously you're watching this, but where are you? What are you doing? Good?
It's good.
Mm.
I like it.
Yeah,
I haven't tried this recipe before, so. Happy?
Yeah. Just letting it, just taking it all in. Yeah, that's good.
Now, when you look at the recipe below,
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to add something.
No, waiting to hear what you're going to say.
I did use some mustard instead of salt and a little bit of soy sauce. I prefer to use mustard and soy sauce instead of salt. I just like the flavour. In fact, I've been adding mustard to almost everything. It's just wonderful.
Yeah.
So my little variations.
And we use it's kind of like a whole seed mustard, isn't it? The one we're using at the moment is a Bavarian mustard. I think it's from Australia.
I think so.
It's pretty clean, isn't it? You know, not too many ingredients.
Yeah.
And everything is recognisable.
Exactly, and it's not spicy. I really hate spicy mustard, like when they add horseradish, I think it is, to it.
But if you like it, go for it.
Yeah, go for it, but we enjoy what we've got.
It's good, it's good.
That is good.
Oh yeah, let us know what you guys are eating as well. It's nice with the avocado, yeah?
It is good, yep. It's funny that the timing of recording this video all centered around the avocado. Whenever the avocado was ready,
that's when we're going to make
that's when
the
we
video.
had to make the video. We're actually supposed to make it in a few days from now, but the avocado spoke to us.
It did.
So there you
They're
go.
not the greatest here in Thailand. They're sort of soapy and watery and not very flavoursome. It's been very hit and miss and a lot more miss. But
you end up having to buy, like, if you want one avocado, you better buy at least 3 because they're going to be no good.
That's been our experience anyway.
Yeah, but this one is okay, and when you mix it with the pasta, it masks the soapiness.
On its own it doesn't work. No.
But it makes for a good Instagram photo. So.
Yeah, let us know if there are good avocados where you live.
Yeah, what's the best avocado we've had? Where? Ecuador.
Ecuador, they're pretty good in Ecuador,
We had great food in Ecuador.
Yeah.
The fruit was amazing. The quinoa was cheap, of course.
Yeah.
Chia seeds cheap. Yeah.
No, the fruit was good.
Very good. So, this being a Christmas themed mukbang, I'm gonna. Looks like I'm pulling it out of my butt.
Pull out some notes.
I'm sitting on it. We were having a think about what we could talk about today, And I'm going to talk about Christmassy stuff.
Like best, worst, funniest experiences on Christmas for both of us.
Exactly.
And then share yours in the comments below.
Because when we were talking about it, we were having a bit of a laugh. So hopefully it's funny for you guys. It might not be, but it entertained us. So, all right. What do we want to start with? Let's start with Luca's most embarrassing Christmas present that he received.
Oh, yeah. So when I was a teenager, what are we talking? Maybe 13, 14, 15. I can't remember exactly, so don't hold me to it. But my mum got me a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model calendar. Yeah.
How embarrassing.
It's pretty embarrassing. Yeah.
I
mean,
can't
obviously,
believe she
as a
did that.
teenage boy, that was a great gift.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Shit. But, so when you unwrapped it, what did you do? Come on, go back.
Plus, I've got two sisters, both younger. And of course, you know, as kids, we're all opening up the Christmas presents as a family together.
And you've got a pair of boobs in a bikini.
Yeah.
Under your wrapping paper.
Yeah, literally. I mean, that's on the
That's
cover,
what I
of
mean,
course,
yeah.
So,
What did you do?
I don't know, maybe I've pushed this deep into the archives, the memory archives, so that I don't have to deal with it. I'm not sure, but...
Try and relive it. You don't remember?
No, I honestly don't.
Really?
No.
Did you thank your mum?
I honestly don't
Did
remember.
you give her a bit of a hug and a kiss?
I think I blacked it out. Yeah. Awkward. Let us know your most awkward or embarrassing Christmas gift that you've received. Write it down below.
Nothing's going to be worse than that.
It could be. You never know.
No.
You don't know what our viewers are capable of.
What? It'd be worse than what my mother-in-law's capable of? I don't know.
We'll see. Let us know. What about you, babe?
I don't have a... Oh my god. I remember something.
Sounds good.
This is from your mum though.
Oh god. Oh yeah, now I'm
Did you
getting
remember?
flashbacks too. Oh god. Did I just hang them outside? No?
Similar though.
We just did some laundry and I was hanging out Natasha's lingerie and I just realised, hang on, I think one of those that was from my mum, wasn't it?
It wasn't that, but yes, Luca's mum, my mother-in-law, did give me lingerie one year.
Yeah.
Again, that I opened in front of you and her and your sisters and I don't know whoever else was there.
Super awkward, isn't it?
What is it?
Even just thinking about it
That's
now.
right. I'm like, okay, well thanks, but my ass is going into these and you're looking at it and, you know, it was just weird. It was weird. But, yeah.
Just being liberal, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lovely gift.
Yeah.
But how did this get so awkward so soon? I'm blushing.
Well, we went with the most embarrassing
Yeah,
thing,
but...
so, you know.
Yeah. Is the fan on? It is.
Yeah, it's on. Is it getting you?
Alright, moving on from Sports Illustrated, underwear and mother-in-laws.
One of my Christmas memories involves... I've got a stepbrother. He's about 6 years older. So when I was about, I don't know, probably like 6, 7, you know, oh, wow, do you look up to your older brother, don't you? And so we were over at his place and, you know, Christmas festivities, and I remember playing table tennis with he and his mates, who of course were like 6 years older. And so I'm, you know, just throwing everything at it to try to keep up and to, you know, look cool and, you know, keep up with the big boys. So I was like, you know, delirious. I was just sweaty and delirious with excitement and worked up like an Energizer bunny on, like, or the Tassie Devil on crack.
That's hilarious.
And I remember we got home late because it was Christmas Eve and you stay up late. And my dad he forced me to have a cold shower just to calm me down because there's no way I was going to be able to sleep.
You're so excited for
I
Christmas.
was so excited.
Yeah. It is exciting as a kid.
Yeah, we were thinking about that the other day, weren't we? Like, it's been years since we've celebrated Christmas with any, excitement or anything like that. But when you think back to when you were a kid, wow.
Well, it's because
certainly for us it was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's exciting as a kid because you don't have to do any of the Christmas shopping, any of the cooking on the day, any of the organising. You just rock up, you got your presents, you're having fun.
Yeah,
That's
and most kids aren't thinking about, excess consumerism or being minimalistic or anything like that. You're sort of more carefree, aren't you, as a kid?
The more the better,
Yeah.
So, but there was a time when we did celebrate Christmas every year, of course, and I remember the consumerism was just,
wow.
It was overbearing. Even before we were minimalists, it really just struck us as, why are we doing this? And I remember one year, because we were both working corporate jobs at that stage, and there wasn't a lot of time, and I remember it was very close to Christmas Eve, and we were in a shopping centre at 11 o'clock.
Doing the late night Christmas shopping thing.
Really late, and I had a list, and it was just noise and people everywhere, and the bright lights, and it was just awful. And I remember us saying, what are we doing this for? This is ridiculous. And you turn up to Christmas Day and you're absolutely exhausted. You think, just give me a drink and let me pass out on the couch.
Yeah.
And
it's
very stressful.
We had a list for each and every family member, and specific gifts for each one written down, and then you'd have to hunt around for those, and take hours to work through the whole list, wasn't it? So spending hours in a shopping mall, and
it didn't all happen on one day either. Sometimes you have to do it over several days.
And then you get home, and then you got to wrap them, and you're getting the gift tags, and
I used to hate
the ribbon
that.
and everything. It was the whole process.
It was a process. But it's funny, looking back, we invested so much time and energy and money into Christmas. And we've got nothing to show for it. For example, I remember when we first got married, it was our first Christmas together, and we were all excited, and we bought a new tree, and how many hours did we spend in Maya picking out designer, matching Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
The tree had to be perfect. It wasn't just chuck anything up. Everything had to be matching. It was a colour theme. And it was just so much went into this stupid tree. Do you think we even have one photograph of the tree?
No.
Nothing. We have nothing of that tree. And we were, how many years was it? 5 years that we had that tree? 5 Christmases?
Probably. Yeah. 4 or 5. 4.
4 or 5 Christmases and not one photograph of the tree. That's incredible. So, yeah, it's interesting how we invest so much time, energy, money into something, and what does it mean? Nothing in hindsight.
The important thing, of course, is the spending time with your loved ones. That's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah. The colour of the Christmas decorations don't matter. But at the time, we were just so, I don't know, caught up in the materialistic thing, and I don't know, focused on the small stuff that didn't really matter.
Yeah.
But talking about presents.
You're thinking of that time that we might have got the same one, or we're looking for the same one?
Oh yeah, no, we can talk about that. Now, to be honest with you, we can't remember if this was Christmas or our first year wedding anniversary.
Let's just pretend it's Christmas. It's a 50-50, so
It could be.
Could be.
I really can't remember, but it makes for an excellent story. So, we went to the shopping centre or the mall, and we had clear instructions that we'd given each other that we had to be on different levels at different times, so that
we didn't bust each other buying each other's gifts,
so
thus ruining the surprise.
Yeah, so one was on level 1 and the other one was on level 3, and then we call each other, okay, now I'm going to level 3, you can go to level 1. It's pathetic, honestly. Anyway, then we decided what we wanted to buy each other, and we said, okay, time to go and buy. So I walk into the store where I thought, I walked into the store where I wanted to buy the present that I found for Luca. And what do I find?
I'm in there buying it for her.
The exact same gift. That's amazing. Out of a whole mall, several levels.
Yeah.
The exact same store, the exact same gift.
Yeah. It's lingerie, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Of course it wasn't.
Oh yeah, I would have been buying it for you. Oh, that's funny. No, actually, now I know it couldn't have been our first Christmas together
No?
because I remember what we bought for our first Christmas, and it wasn't that.
Oh.
So it could have been a Christmas, or it could have been a wedding anniversary. I don't know. First Christmas present. Do you remember what you got me? It was lovely.
See how she puts me on the spot? I've got to
I'm having a
cast the mind
conversation.
back. Yeah, I know. No, first Christmas together,
Married.
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 Married. So 2004. If it had been together, it would have been 1998, and I would have been in trouble, wouldn't I? Trying to cast the mind back that far.
Heaven forbid he remembers anything.
This is a test.
No, you don't remember?
Was that little engraved thing?
Mhm.
Yeah. So we went to Paris on our honeymoon that year. That we had the first Christmas together, of course.
Yeah.
And we ate at one of the tourist trap restaurants, but of course, you know, it's all, oh my God, Paris when you're young and, you know, you don't know any better and you haven't travelled extensively. And it was a romantic dinner, wasn't it? I mean, I remember I had escargot because, you know, when in Rome, you try things that, you know, it's the local cuisine. Snails, if you don't know what escargot are. And
It
sorry.
wasn't in Rome, it was in Paris, but that's the same as when in Rome.
Yeah. Can you apply that to other cities outside of Rome? I think you can.
Get to the story.
Sorry, snails, by the way. I apologise. But they did have their revenge because the next morning I woke up looking like Rocky Balboa had just been beaten by Drago or Apollo Creed, didn't I? I had an allergic reaction. My eyes swelled up so much I could barely see out of them.
And then all our photos on our honeymoon were with Luca wearing his sunglasses.
Yeah.
I killed him.
So anyway, we had a really nice photo. It was a selfie, wasn't it? Was it a selfie? Yeah. Selfie back
Without-
in 2004 without the selfie stick.
But with his long arms. This is this
Leg arms.
an internal selfie stick. Basically, oh my God.
No, I was going to get there.
We took a lovely photo, and then he had it in. Was it engraved into like a bit of glass, plastic thing, like a little ornament?
Yeah, kind of like a prism type thing.
A what?
Prism. Sort of like a prism, a rectangular prism of sorts, a square prism. No? Who knows what a prism is, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Back me up here.
It was a lovely ornament. I'll make my story a lot quicker and easier. It was a snowball.
I'm thinking of a different gift.
What do you mean? The gift I gave to you?
Oh, right, sorry. Oh, yeah, we're on to your gift now. I thought you were
my
saying I
God.
got your snowball.
You don't want to know what we're like alone. No, I got you a snowball. And
Yeah, I
I
remember.
had something written on it. Probably like Merry First Christmas or something.
Yeah.
I think we've just turned all our younger audience off being married. So one of my earliest memories of Christmas, I'll never forget this. Very exciting at the time, but in hindsight it was like, oh my goodness. The stereotyped presents that my mum and dad gave myself and my brother. Incredible. So I remember we both had really big boxes that year. It was so exciting. My brother's about 4 years younger than me. He unwrapped his, and he got one of those really cool cars that you sit in and you can pedal with your feet, kind of like the Flintstones.
I love those.
Great fun.
Real good fun.
Guess what they gave me? So the boy gets the car. Guess what the girl got? A pram. A pink pram. And in addition to the pram, I can't believe this is even a toy. It was a child's clothesline with pegs. A little clothesline, like the size that I was as a kid, so it was quite big. A clothesline and a pram for the girl, a car for the boy. That's incredible. Not as exciting as your magazine.
Yeah, but still highlights gender stereotyping, doesn't it?
It really does. And of course, you don't think of anything of, at the time. And
It starts young.
I was so excited to be able to push the pram, walking with mum, and then
Because you've seen mum do it.
Exactly, and then hang my doll's clothes on the clothesline next to mum hanging our clothes. It was very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can imagine the reaction to, oh, we're not having kids, we're getting a vasectomy. That one didn't work out. But that Christmas was also really cool because, like how when you're really young as a child, I remember our parents would always be more excited almost, or as excited about Christmas as the kids would be. I don't know, maybe because my parents were really young when they had us and they were kind of still kids themselves. But this one year I remember Dad dressed up as Santa, and Mum and Dad got up really early and they decked the house out. They put like trails of lollies leading from our bedroom to the tree and the presents, and they got out a video camera, and Mum and Dad came into my room. Old school, like it was about, this big.
yeah.
And they came into my room and they were so excited to wake us up as, Santa Claus. And, they're trying to wake me up all quietly, and Dad's like, and they're trying not to laugh, and he had the beard on, the full kit. And I was probably, how old?
I can't remember.
Well, you weren't there,
no,
of course.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 8 or something? Maybe, no, it would have been younger. I don't know, say 6, maybe. Maybe younger, I don't know, I can't remember. And I rolled over and I'm like, I didn't even look at him. I didn't even see that it was Santa. I'm like, Dad, go away, I'm sleeping. And this is all on video. Mum and Dad were devastated because they're like, they've gone to the effort, they've got up at like 6 in the morning to, get themselves up. I'm like, go away, I'm sleeping, no. I was not interested, and they were devastated. And then the worst part was I went over to my brother's room, who was still in a cot, maybe he was like 3 or something. And they tried to wake him, and he starts screaming and crying hysterically because he's so scared of this man in his face with a white beard. So it was a total disaster for them, the poor things. It didn't work.
Completely backfired.
I rejected them, my brother cried, So there you go.
So most of our memories of Christmas Day, particularly as young adults, were of consuming a lot of animal foods on Christmas. As is the tradition with many cultures, and a lot of alcohol on top of that. So we haven't consumed any animal products now for over 5.5 years, and no alcohol for
It's been a while.
7 years it was last month.
Really?
Yeah. Well, and we were big, typical drinkers, like all the time, alcohol with every meal type thing, not breakfast, but not always lunch either.
Probably wanted to. No.
And I guess we feel fantastic, don't we, from a health point of view, since giving up both.
Yeah, well, it's interesting, like, it's supposed to be a celebration, but you end up feeling really crap by the end of the day, don't you? You're in a meat coma.
Food and alcohol coma.
Whereas now it's like every meal's a celebration, every meal's eat what you want as much as you want and be healthy and feel fantastic, and it's just a completely different perspective and attitude towards food and celebration.
Yes, yeah. And of course, if you think about Christmas, obviously it comes from the word Christ. Jesus Christ was apparently born on that day. So it's about a celebration of life, isn't it? But we celebrate it by killing countless animals. It's very contradictory, ironic, hypocritical, whatever the right word is.
Yeah. So all those, lovely words on the Christmas cards of joy and peace and celebration and love, and that all begins on your plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can still make a festive dish. I mean, it's got the red and the green colours and what have you, but
we tried.
Obviously you can veganise practically everything in terms of what you would traditionally prepare for Christmas. So there's really no reason, isn't it?
No, yeah. Yeah.
if you do still drink alcohol, you may not be aware that some alcohol is not vegan, and most of it is, but there is some that isn't. So if you're wanting to find out whether your favourite alcoholic beverage is or not, there's a great website called barnivore.com. We'll link that down below. And yeah, I was going to say, because a lot of champagne is not vegan, and it's clarified with things like egg whites, isn't it?
Egg white.
And I know a lot of champagne is often consumed at Christmas lunch and dinner, isn't it?
Yeah, and New Year, like around this time of year, of course. Yeah. This is really good. Are you liking it?
Yeah, it's good.
You're not?
No, it's good. It's good. I think it needs...
He doesn't like it.
No, I do. I do. Just a little more punch, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was because I cooked a lot more, obviously, for us two. And then the recipe. You know when you increase the ingredients?
Yeah.
And then you always get the ratios wrong, and it never tastes the same. It's like the less you make for some reason, the tastier it is. And then when you make more, I don't know, you just kind of lose it.
Yeah.
But
it's still good.
it's still good. I
still
like
good.
it.
This is whole wheat penne pasta. So we don't eat a lot of grain flour products, but when we do, we like to keep it whole grain. You don't have to, but it is healthier.
Alright guys, I think we might stop it there. This video's been going on for a little bit.
We've chewed your ears off for long enough.
So I hope you have enjoyed this. Hope you've had a lovely meal to share with us.
It's been a pleasure sharing it with you.
Yeah, whether it's, as I said, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, whenever you're watching this, hope you've enjoyed the festive season. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay vegan.
And thank you for all your support this year as well.
Yes.
And we wish you all, your families and friends, the very best.
So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave some comments for us down below, and share it around if you like.
And remember until next time that going vegan is not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do. See you next video.
Bye guys.
What is the largest amount of potatoes you've ever eaten in one day?
That's cool.
We used to regularly eat